Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, who we got over here, man? We got folks being denied release from prison, man, of jail. You know what I'm saying? We got Boosie with the flashbacks, man. We got Drake with a strong message for somebody, and Metro Boomin with a response back to somebody. Who else we got over here, man? We got Young Thug telling Lil Baby to shut the cuss up, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that in a second, man. And we got folks are being accused of pitting Offset against Quavo. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Hey, yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your taps to go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that to your check this out, man. Charleston White is back. That's right, yo, look, you know he was coming back to the internet, man. Look, you thought he was gonna get arrested for animal cruelty and you was never gonna see him again? Come on, man, this is America. But look, apparently you could wage an insurrection, assault a black man, and chase him down the street for blocks, and you will be out on bond tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Charleston White has told us what has gone down. Take a listen.
Yeah, it did, because I got arrested 9-something yesterday morning. Got lying to me, I made bond at 1 o'clock. I was supposed to been out at 7 o'clock this morning. GPS tracking monitor. What else? Home confinement. Yeah, they tried to act like I done killed somebody. And I ain't done none of what they said I did. They said I done something to 2 niggas. Yeah, I ain't done nothing to now 2 niggas.
Hey, yo, that's foul, yo. That's foul. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, they said I done did something to 2 ninjas. And we read yesterday that he committed animal cruelty. I hope he ain't hurt 2 black people and they filed it under animal cruelty. You know what I'm saying? Look, where's he from? Texas? Yeah. They might have filed it under animal cruelty. You know what I'm saying? Look, this American soil right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only do I walk down the street and bring down your housing prices when I just walk down the street in black skin eating a bag of chips. Nicki Minaj chips to be exact, because them joints is good. You know, that's my favorite color. The Nicki Minaj. Look, I like to. Let me not say that. Listen. Drake has. That's foul, right? Animal cruelty. He's like, I hurt 2 ninjas. Drake has posted a strong message that is the most Drake thing you'll probably hear this year. Take a look at this Drakishly Drake message. Take a look.
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Like, that was so light-skinned, I don't know what to do about it. Wasn't that so Drakeish? Look. Drake the type of dude to look over his glasses and say, you guys want to do something? You know what I'm saying? You guys want to do something, fam? Look, you know what irritates me about stuff like that? The amount of grown men that would jump out the bushes to play hitman for the bag. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I read a scripture yesterday that said, wealth makes many quote-unquote friends, and poverty drives them all away. Look, people's greed for money will cause them to crash out for a person who has money, no matter how undeserving they actually are. You understand what I'm saying, man? This is just a side conversation I'm having. Look, because you know I'll be jumping around from topic to topic. But look, it's disgusting how people pretend to love folks, flatter them, and make their court to them, and be willing to crash out for them, but it really has nothing to do with them, but they just love what they got. You see what I'm saying? If bro was hit with a lawsuit, now I'm jumping into the Drake. If bro was hit with a lawsuit like Rudy Giuliani, Look, Rudy Giuliani, I think last week he was hit with a defamation lawsuit for $150 million. I looked at that man's net worth and the joint said negative $150 million. I said, golly. You see what I'm saying? Look, they probably adjusted it by now. But your quote unquote friends that enable you to make threats would disappear so fast. You know what I'm saying? When that money train derails, it would just be a light-skinned dude with hands issuing threats that he'd have to back up for dolo. You see what I'm saying? Like most of us have to do anyway. Anyway, look, Keith said, look, we all know what the threat is for, because he said you tweet and delete us. But for some strange reason, Metro Boomin, now Metro Boomin did post a tweet, and he did delete it. This is what he said. Metro Boomin posted, yet her loss still keeps winning Rap Album of the Year over Heroes and Villains? Proof that award shows are just politics and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to people's everyday lives. Apparently, Metro Boomin deleted that. So it is being believed that when Drake made that statement, he was directing it towards him. But it doesn't nobody say any names. Actually, Metro Boomin did mention Heroes and Villains, and he did mention Drake's album particularly. Okay? Now, we don't know if Drake was referring to that, but Metro Boomin, after Drake did that whole, you know what I'm saying? After Drake looked over his glasses and said, what did he say again? He said, I don't even remember. You guys want to do something? You guys want to do something? After Drake dropped that message, Metro Boomin posted an interesting message. It was like a clip. I think it was of RDC World, okay? Take a look at the clip that Metro Boomin posted.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. It's just a joke. Come on. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I said, oh, clever. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I love RDC World. Let me just throw that out there. Is that DoorDash? All right, look. I wonder what they getting. Let me see what my neighbors is getting. My neighbors is getting, bro, look like he just finished drinking a drink. All right, whatever. I don't got time. Listen, let me tell you something. One thing Boosie could never say is that his baby Ivy ain't mine. Yeah, he could never say it. He could never be like, oh, that ain't my baby. You know what I mean? Look at how Boosie's daughter answered this question right here. Take a look.
Nah. I feel like she more conditioned than me right now. She taller, but I ain't saying that I'm gonna get out there and play scared. So Fly J, if you won't do it, let's do it. Yeah, again. Yeah. And we done played when we were small too, so it ain't no that and it's gonna be just a go for me. You know what I'm saying? She run. I'm getting loaded.
Look, if you marry her, you just married Boosie. Twinsies, absolute twinsies, ain't they? Yeah, she's quite the personality, man. Her personality is like over 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, like you'd have to, like she's a whole lot of. I just from that little clip, I'm like, oh boy, that'd be a lot. Can you imagine? Look. We ain't covered Boosie in a minute, so I want you to check this clip out of Boosie curving a lovely lady, right? Because she reminded him of another shorty. Take a look.
I mean, she's fine, but you giving me flashbacks.
What kind? I didn't say.
A girl looked just like you, stole my mink coat in Milwaukee.
I'm from DC. I don't even be in Milwaukee.
I know.
I like a thief.
To the left. She fucked it up for you. She fucked it up.
That man said to the left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes it bees that way. You see, whenever someone tells me that usually a woman, when a woman says you remind me of somebody, I usually take that as a good thing. I'm like, okay, that's a good thing, because that means there's familiarity. You know what I'm saying? But that did not work in this lady's favor. You know what I'm saying? Some woman robbed the man, for crying out loud. Anyway, let me give you this one last story. Wait. No. Let me give you my shout outs real quick. We got a short video for today. Super short, right? Yeah, 7 minutes. This is gonna be short. Shout out to, let's see who we got here on the shout outs. We have shout out to, hold on, I know what I'm doing here. Somebody said, Miranda. Miranda said, greetings from Texas. Yeah, where animal cruelty and harming black people are the same thing. Greetings from Texas. May I say your content is informative, liable, and funny as cuff? You're my #1 source for celeb news. Oh, man, we appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Those of y'all that support the channel, support the brand, we appreciate you supporting us with a view. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can support us by hitting that like button. That's right. It's the thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? The Keeper of Real said, no, matter of fact, it was Mama Mac. Mama Mac said, Jonathan Major's case is a joke. That woman lied and cried. White tears fall different. That joint got so many likes it wasn't even funny. I think it got like, at the time of when I took this picture, it got 24 likes. But right now the likes is over that. Way over that. You know what I'm saying? Look, Rhonda Clarkby said, yeah, wow, white tears fall different. But wow, but you're right. Keeper of Real said, guess ignore the fact that multiple people who aren't white have spoken on how violent and abusive he is. Somebody else said that's why black men should stay with their own, because when white tears fall, it's a black ad that gotta pay. Yo, man, yeah, them white tears are something else, man. Real talk, like, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, black feet can dance, and white tears can move mountains. You know what I'm saying? Where we at over here, man? Then I got something else. All right. Look. All right, look. Nubian Fruit said, it's a shame these talented young brothers will possibly lose their lives over nothing. That's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I think she's referencing the Jonathan Majors situation too, man. I mean, think about it, man. You're gonna lose, like, over some buns? Some buns? You know, you can get buns from so many different places. It's not even difficult to get buns. You know what I mean? And like, buns they really shouldn't change the world like that. You know what I'm saying? It's never just buns. There's so much more than just the buns. I'm surprised that people throw away their lives just for buns. It goes to show you too. Here's what I want you to do. Those of y'all that are single, okay? Single ladies. It's good to know who the women were that men have dated, because it says a lot about the kind of person they are. You see what I'm saying? You can tell a lot by looking at the kind of people that, you know what I'm saying, folks linked up with. But that's a side discussion. Let me get right back to it. You ain't tuning for all that. Look. Kodak Black is probably sick to his stomach right now. You know what I'm saying? The judge has denied Kodak Black's release from prison to go to an Arizona treatment center. You know what I'm saying? Which probably would have helped, but, you know, I think that ship has sailed, I believe. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of people are saying they think jail is probably the best place for Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to feel about that, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't think jail solves a lot of problems, but jail does solve some problems. You know what I'm saying? Look, imagine wanting Kodak Black free, only to hear that he overdosed in the middle of February. You see what I'm saying? Because drugs kill people, right? And it's easy to overdose on drugs when you're addicted, no? Yeah. So it's very possible, if he's addicted to the drugs and he can't seem to stop, that he could overdose and die. You see what I'm saying? If you put a mouthful of powder in his mouth, if he put powder in his mouth, like, and there was a mouthful of it, he could have died. I don't know. Look, imagine he overdosed mid-February. Then you'd be somewhere like, oh, he'd have been better off had he been put in prison. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out prison or forced containment keeps our rich artists alive longer than being free and rich. Ain't that strange? See, that's why everybody don't need money. Real talk. A lot of people want a lot of money, but having a lot of money does not really benefit a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? In fact, having too much money will kill a lot of y'all. Real talk, because you'll kill yourselves doing dumb stuff. And finally, actually, I don't even think it's that. Listen, if I remember correctly, right, a YSL member was stabbed in prison like last week or 2 weeks ago, which delayed Thugger's trial to next year, right? And in the midst of everything going on between Young Thug getting hooked onto Candy Crush, to attorneys damn near doing sing-alongs in court, to Judge Suge Knight telling the defense he better buy the courtroom lunch or it's his ass. You know what I'm saying? Gunna, who was released from prison on an Alfred plea last year at this time, has been doing his thing. But he's been getting a lot of flack about it. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a hot album this year. In my opinion, the album of the year. You know what I'm saying? But he's been getting a lot of flack from artists trying to have a little bit of leverage over the situation. And Young Thug's pops has had all that he could stand, and he can't stand no more. You know what I'm saying? When asked about Lil Baby throwing shots at Gunna, Young Thug's pops had a very strong message for Lil Baby. Take a listen.
How do you feel about Lil Baby throwing shots at Gunna for his plea deal? For his plea?
He need to shut the fuck up. You know, he's going off of what he heard. Ask Lil Baby, have you ever came to a court date? That's what I want y'all to ask these goddamn rappers and these bloggers with this whole snitch shit and this. When have y'all went to a court date to support Slime? To support, go on their social media pages and say, why in the fuck haven't you been at the courthouse to support your? So that's how I feel. everybody that hasn't been there needs to shut the fuck up about Gunna.
Sorry, old thug, but them rappers ain't going nowhere near that courthouse. You know what I'm saying? The three of their greatest fears are in the courthouse. One, police. They're death-defy the police. Two, the judge. You know, all these gangsters, when they get in front of the judge, is yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, your honor, no, your honor. And three, accountability is in that courthouse. Everybody standing on business till you ask them to tell the truth before the judge. Then, of course, they all be lying. Look, they're doing backflips and dodges. It's like watching the World Chase Tag Tournament. You ever seen the World Chase Tag Tournament where they just playing, it's like professional tag? Anyway, I went straight to the comments. All right, this is how the comments read. A young Vice City said, Gunna taught Lil Baby how to rap. Gunna let Lil Baby take off. Lil Baby changed up on Gunna for snitch allegations. Gunna took his title back and blew Lil Baby off the map. Okay? Somebody else said, Lil Baby's fall has to be studied. I said, damn. Somebody else said, Lil Baby fall off continues to reach new heights every day. My goodness. Somebody else said, Lil Baby fell off and he's trying to use Gunna to revive his dead career. YSL for life. Y'all think Lil Baby fell off? I do be listening to old Lil Baby songs. Lil Baby's fall off needs to be studied. Somebody else said, now this is an interesting comment. It goes, it's snitching to say he snitched, because if you say he snitched, that solidifies what Gunna said is true. Somebody else was like, that's deep. Somebody else said, you ninjas is dunce. Somebody else said, they don't see it that way because they're not smart enough to realize that. Until the case is closed, that's when opinion should be spoken on. Highly agree. That's funny stuff. If you call Gunna a snitch, then you're essentially saying that whatever Gunna said was true. You're saying he's snitching on, what is it, Young Thug? Heinous and horrible behavior. So technically, by calling Gunna a snitch, you would be a snitch. Interesting stuff. That Jedi mind trick reverse judo move. A lot of folks, this is too much. That's beyond people. Anybody that's calling Gunna a snitch is not probably very smart enough to be able to figure it. Oh, look at the FedEx ladies. The FedEx ladies is looking at the snacks I left out. Like, oh, we gotta go get some more. Where we at over here? Okay. And finally, it's supposed to be a short video, ain't it? Let me see what my time is looking like. Oh, I'm doing all right. Look. Speaking of that last comment on, wait. There was one more comment, right? Because somebody has said, Offset is also growing a mind of his own regarding this. You love to see it. Now, I don't know why they brought Offset into the picture. Oh, I guess because Offset has been hanging out with Gunna. So to see Offset with Gunna, somebody saying Offset is developing a mind of his own. Now, speaking to that last comment on Offset, okay? Journalist Elliot Wilson, when he complained about Nicki Minaj being interviewed by Kai Cenat, okay? And Nicki incinerated bruh last week. Now he's being accused of trying to pit Offset against his bro, Quavo. You know what I'm saying? The man merely shared a split photo, right? The photo had Quavo on one side and Offset and Gunna on the other side. And folks damn near accused the man of being the hot damn devil. You know what I'm saying? One person saw that and posted, nasty work. Another person said, come on now, bro, why we doing this? And another person said, you probably the messiest, most unserious 60-year-old ever. Real journalism, though, bucko. Close quote. Apparently, Elliot must have seen those posts because he responded by saying, documenting Quavo's reaction to Offset kicking it with Gunna is actually hip-hop journalism. Trolling, hating, messy, y'all talking zesty internet terms, but often don't know what you're talking about. Close quote. I think he might have been directing that to the dudes on, I want to say, one of the most famous podcasts out. Okay? Now, I don't think putting Offset and Gunna on one side of a picture and Quavo on the other side is pitting them against each other. I don't think it's that. I think once you say, oh, look at this picture, like they are against each other, adding the word like or as if creates the interpretation for beef. Are you understanding what I'm saying? It's similar to when people say, oh, you're saying that like you have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Or you looking at that woman like you want them buns. As soon as you add the words like, you have created the interpretation of the events. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just your observation of the events. You were looking at her. You were looking at her like you want her. Now you've just created interpretation. You see what I'm saying? And usually the interpretation could be misinterpretation. Unless, of course, you know the individual very well. But still, you can still misinterpret. Anyway, never mind all that. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.